Before, like for other experienced scanner users, especially doing iTero, they hold the scanner actually this way.
Yeah.
And they work from the backside all the time. But then when you're working, of course, you have to be flexible. You have to be able to move. So you can switch grips and stuff. But here's like an example just to show you how the scanner actually works inside. So one thing to remember when scanning is
How's that?
the scanner will pick up what the mirror can see. Basically what your eyes can see.
Mm-hmm.
So cool, so fast.
It's fast.
Phew.
Super fast.
Now you see the green on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
That's the AI just removing soft tissue.
Wow. Crazy.
Look at that.
Crazy.
You're not on the teeth either. You're away from the teeth.
I'm close to it.
Can you be on the teeth?
I can be on the
It's
teeth.
a big difference with some of the other scanners.
They can't do that.
A lot of them can't do that.
I mean, the closer you are, the clearer the picture is on the screen.
Right.
Then
Mm-hmm. By the way, I did all those crowns, just in case you want to know.
That's why they're so good.
I was like, what?
Perfect, huh?
And I wasn't aware of that.
It was when I clicked the order on Amazon for her. I asked for premium model.
there you go.
Wow, look at that. Yeah, absolutely.
They showed you
How was that?
This is very different.
So how long did it take?
Like it's iTero is
A minute.
slow, and I feel like it was
Yeah.
harder.
it is.
Yeah. So look, one full arch scanned in what? A minute and a half?
Right.
2 minutes? Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
That's
the
right.
quality is
So imagine if she does that now on the upper, and then the bite. Do it. May as well. Yeah. So it's processing.
Switch.
Now it just
To the
switched.
upper.
Yeah.
Now I can scan this way.
I can't believe how fast the machine picks it up. Insane.
That's why it's called a quick scan.
I would have no
It
idea.
was like a perfect name.
essentially detecting radiation.
Everything we sell is quick. Quick ray, quick image, quick cam.
Yeah, it's perfect.
That's,
I mean,
that's
you-
long
You
way of
cornered that
thinking
name in
quick.
the market.
I used to sell a line of quick articulators.
Well, guess what? Now you sell a bunch of other quick stuff.
That's right.
That's right.
I used to drink less quick.
You have access to all of this.
They were French, by the way.
Somebody say they drink this quick?
You're gonna send me some of those, okay?
Forest.
To put on the website, yes.
Actually, the Swiss.
I have Photoshop.
What, the quick ones? And this one. And this one.
All of a sudden you're
Now
6'5".
see the arrows?
And you could dunk.
So the arrows would actually tell you to go roll over.
And I'm a high school graduate.
And you graduated high school.
Okay.
So a lot of the scanner companies are telling you to go over the teeth on this rock and roll thing they call it. Look,
We don't
You-
ask the dentist to
you don't
Like
need
this
to.
way.
You don't need to.
anyway.
You
It's
can
a-
do it any way you want.
Yeah.
It's
Whatever.
it's amazing how fast it is. It's just
Yeah, for sure.
More of like
crazy.
what's comfortable for you.
Yeah.
They
The
just
person
sound
might
like
have a big
the
mouth, a
insurance
small
scanner.
mouth, and
Yeah.
Right.
Now what is the green?
So the green one, that's where
You didn't brush well
AI,
enough.
you, yeah.
is patching
Fail
it.
the
Oh, okay.
house for that.
So there's a void in it,
There's a
so you
void.
have to.
Watch, there's a void there. She's gonna fill in the void.
There you go.
And you can freeze it on that void, right?
Yes.
Do-
Yeah, you picked up on that.
Yeah.
So cool.
Well, no, it just
Freeze
makes
it. Show 'em
easier,
really
I
quick how to
think,
freeze
so
it.
you can just focus on one area until it's
Yeah.
filled in.
Actually,
if you
in the
want
next
to
in the next
Focus,
one,
like, let's say on this void.
if you put
Okay.
these teeth, then you will focus on this. And then take
You can lock the scanning view.
the
And it won't go anywhere.
And it won't move, and now you can just pick up those little parts.
Yeah.
Got it, got
See
it.
how it's filling up the voids?
So cool.
So you know that you've actually filled it.
Right, and it's not AI.
Now fill the rest of the palate so you see it. This would work the same way for a denture.
So if you want to fill the palate, then just unlock.
Really down.
Look at that. So if it was a denture on the bench, you do it the same way.
Right.
Exactly.
Now you send this to a printer and it prints the denture.
Now, I'm assuming, Claude, that if it's super shiny, we have to press that metal button. If it's super shiny, to get rid of the shine, right?
Correct.
Yes, for metal.
Yeah. So even a denture that's
Yeah, you
super
just
highly
one.
or partial, you
Like
press
for
the metal filter.
Like this. Yeah. Like this. This is a real case.
Uh-huh. Ah,
We can capture like the,
Look at that.
this one.
See, she's been wanting a new night guard, so guess what I have now? Her scan.
That's perfect. That's
For
right.
the metal, I
You
mean.
can see the one that is not a
Yeah,
crown.
there's one that's not
Right.
a crown. I mean, why did you still leave one without a crown?
Because he didn't want to go back there.
No,
Oh, who cares?
it's
There's a
I
version
maintain her
too.
bite.
Close a little.
Right. Right.
Notice the colors, how natural they are compared to other scanners.
Yeah.
It's really weird looking.
Really?
Yeah.
This is for denture scanning. I scanned this before in Canada. So
wow.
It's,
it works.
it's the same, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't make a foot pedal
For this area.
to turn the thing on and off.
Wow.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we'll just
Look at that.
So
This
this
is
arrow
I
would tell
can-
you
It's
to just go over that
Oh, it's
that
telling you.
incisal area.
Okay.
No, it's telling you it probably needs a little bit more clarity.
So cool.
Do that.
It's gone.
So cool.
Where was this when we were studying, right?
Yeah. Trust me.
Starting out.
I wish I had all this stuff.
Hydrocolloids.
Oh God. What a
I'll
pain.
do
And then
it.
you have to pour it like immediately, if not sooner. My instructor used that all the time.
I did too.
Oh, it was the most accurate at the
I know,
time.
but you can only get one pour out of it.
Right. Right.
So now she's gonna get the
We're gonna get the bites.
La
now.
muerda.
You mean the more?
Bite down. Yeah.
We can.
Did you want the mirror?
You just bought it, or they were really kind of gave me a lot of money. I said, you know what, we'll do 50-50, you know, stuff like that. And they used to have to
So
sign off
clear.
on it.
God.
Look at that. Done.
Insane.
Done. No more alley wax.
Yeah. all the crap. How much stuff you don't have to buy
Done.
with this
Mhm.
machine?
It takes a bite quicker than you can bite.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
So now we'll process
The
this.
entire image.
Mhm.
That takes a
So
while.
this is about 319,402 images.
Watch that model, how clean it's going to be.
Yeah, so during processing, as I said, like the bigger number of images, the longer the processing time.
Mhm.
And then afterwards, so that, I mean, those excess areas will be removed, and then you'll see the change in the definition of the picture.
Mhm.
So little details as we're waiting for this. This is for right-handed here, but obviously that can be mounted on the other side, right? Very convenient to access. Monocoil, okay, we have actually that coming up. So there's a power strip in the back of the column here, so everything plugs nicely, don't have too much wires going on. And then you have multi-directional, you know.
See how the image changed?
Yeah, it's even more natural than it already was.
Wow.
It is very natural.
You can see the translucency.
Gonna turn it a little bit so they see here.
So the
Pictures are really cool.
gray areas, those are patched by AI. We want redo the scan again on those areas. I mean, if we're gonna do a mouth guard, so that
Not
way we
necessary.
get, then
Oh,
we
wait.
can just click
That one's
scan
on the
again.
buckle? That one's on the buckle or on
This
the
is on the
distal?
distal.
Oh, on the very distal? Nah, that's okay.
So it's rare to be able to see inside your mouth, but with this one you can.
No, she's got some little bit of T&J stuff, so tough to get her to open up much wider than she did. Because she'll be sore for days.
And you volunteered her to be the patient?
called revenge.
So see, this is the
Pay my
upper.
dues.
Look at the insides of the
And
leg.
you just wanna see the
Jesus
lower.
Christ.
When
I mean, honestly, just right a minute ago before you processed
Did
it,
anybody
I'm
try
already
that?
looking at it saying,
Did
that
anybody
is
turn it out
so
long as they
natural
could do
looking.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's even, the subtleties in color here have been incremented so much
Right.
over the prior to processing.
So
This
with
is like for eventual cases, we also can calculate this. This is last time I scanned it in France, last December. So, see, eventual cases.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if we're not connected to the internet, but then let's say after we do the scan, this is the email button. If you click on it, well, it would pop up. It says we're offline.
Right.
But normally, if you're online, just click on the email function. If you save the lab's email on it, just choose
Pick
which
the
lab.
lab and it goes.
Yep, and then once you click send, it
And
sends.
if it's too heavy to email, you can upload it.
No, usually when they get the email, it's a link
Oh, okay.
to download the files. So it's like it's stored in the cloud
It's like a compressed.
for like
Like a zip
few
file.
days, and then the lab would be able to retrieve it. So when they download it on their end, it would be a zip file.
Okay.
Yeah, but then we're not offline.
Yeah,
And then
it's
the
too
other
big.
option is like now we've developed the cloud order. I mean, this is also not because we're not connected. But with cloud order, this is you send it directly to the lab. It's like a communication portal between you and the lab.
That's
So-
what Kelly was asking.
So
It's your lab prescription, right?
you send everything. So on the zip file, it contains pictures, it contains your lab prescription, STL file, PLY file, everything that the lab would need.
Are
Would be.
those prescriptions numbered?
Just by the patient name and the date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's no number.
Yeah, there's no like numbering yet. Yeah, we're trying to modify things like as we go, like especially in those cases like case file and all that. But yeah, they're in the works. As what I've mentioned earlier, we're in constant communication with Ranyas and the developers, the software developers, for improvements,
Okay.
especially as we receive like more feedback from users.
Any questions on the scan on the? No.
So if
So
you were using that shader too, what would you do?
So, here. Actually, I can't make the other one work. For some reason, there's problem with the software, but I'll show you. So this is the replica handy. It's handy because you see everything right on the
Depending
screen.
on demand, we'll
In the
put that
front
back in
desk over there
production.
where
Right now, we have
David
about
is sitting,
30 or
open the top
50
drawer,
units.
they're in there, 2 boxes.
The advantage of this is you could see what you're doing. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, you can see it right on the screen.
I like that.
yeah, but now you got to connect to a computer and download the.
Ah, okay.
That's,
Okay.
that's the only thing.
So,
Okay.
but the easy thing though with this shade analyzer is.
Take one on Ellie.
Yep, I will.
More revenge.
So basically, you ask the patient to open it up, and then you just press it against the tooth. You line up there's a cross mark on the device, and then you just press, and it should take the shade.
Okay.
Right now, it's digitizing it.
Yeah, now it's digitizing it. I'm not sure what is so you can only save one shade guide at a time
She was A1.
A1, yeah.
within the.
So depending, is that which chart is this?
Right.
Vita.
Vita Classic or
Vita Classic.
Okay.
Let's see.
I don't know which one is programmed here. That's another thing. This one had to be pre-programmed before you use it. You can't switch. So Cobra has a little bit more.
Yeah, so this one, the default shade guide for this one is a Vita 3D Master.
Okay, so it's
So for one full shade, it's 1M1.
Yeah, so probably whatever.
So that's the equivalent of A1.
So
And
you just
then-
send that info over to the lab.
So here you would see it gives you the
The
difference.
gradient.
So the Vita shade only has 1 point. This one has 9 actually. Like right now
Yeah.
we're looking at 3, but we could do 9.
We can do 9 points.
So you get
So
more
the
precise. color.
the colors there correspond to these numbers here.
Show it to the patient, she wants to see it.
It's like paint by number.
It is paint by
Yes.
number. That's
Yes.
cool.
Well, this one would be more like paint by number, right there.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, wow.
I like that.
So you're actually seeing the different layers of colors that can be used to just produce that one
That one
shade.
shade.
And then it can also show you like translucency on the crown, like which part of the crown has translucency.
So cool.
So this information, what's in here, when you dock this to its base and connect it to the computer, then it can create that PDF file for you and you can send it to the lab. But then, you know, some doctors would be like, oh, I don't want to connect it to a computer. I'm fine as it is. So what they'll do, they'll read whatever's written and then just transfer it on paper, send it to the lab. While the Cobra, on the other hand, there's no screen like this where you can see the shade. It goes directly to your computer.
So you always have documentation.
Yes. Because this one, once the memory is full, after 40 shades, then you have to start deleting. Of course, if you want to save your files, dock it, connect it to the software, transfer everything, download, and clear the memory here, and then use it again.
Sitting in front of the dental board, you want all the information you want.
Right.
Yeah.
What is this
They're not
cell
gonna
phone?
take